The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. He's going to hand this off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he's successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, and the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
Shotgun now. Jukes to get past the man. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Presley. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
He shreds the tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you know, it's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass, the catch is made. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's second down here. And there's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here's the handoff. They make the stop at the 5. It'll be first and goal from there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Got the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. To bootleg here. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to pass. It's Presley. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Getting set. Here's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Brings up third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. What a catch! They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense,
deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. Michigan offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He dumps it off to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
And they'll use the ground game here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Wolverines closer to the line. Want to hurry up. And the wideout goes in motion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. That run moves the ball across the 35. sets up an important third down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Tough to shove a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The receiver grabs it. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. We'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw yet again. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Moves out of the pocket. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here we go. Looking to pass. It's Presley. He fires downfield. The sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. The pass rush closing in. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be a...
Oh, and he fumbles. The offense has it. It's still going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The clock is still running out to hurry up here. That's a crucial 3rd down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He can go. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Dropping back, it's Presley. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. This will likely be the last play of the half.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the 1st half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And they get the 2nd half started with a running play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
To the air, it's Presley. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. They'll hand it off. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He's got room to run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And now the handoff. Has the first down, is still going. Tackle, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tight end makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Presley. He escapes the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this Buckeye team beginning to flex now and pulling away from their arch rivals right here.
Well, they seem to win every one-on-one matchup, whether it's the offensive line being able to win, getting a hat on a hat, the backs being able to get out in space one-on-one, and these receivers getting downfield. The athletic ability of the Buckeyes on full display.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the left side. aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Wolverines beginning to crank up the tempo a bit. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed by the receiver. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. 2nd down now. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Grab made by the tight end. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. Keeping it on the ground here. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. 2nd down play coming up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get...
Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. Can he get there on the ground? They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
11th play of the drive coming up. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw.
Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Back to throw. It's Presley. And he's hit just before the throw. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Now, a 4th down.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field.
To kick it away.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's a draw play. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play.
He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Wolverines come up to the line in a hurry-up. They'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenger to losing 6 on that run. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the 4th quarter.
He's looking deep again. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Back-to-back deep shots. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Well, if Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's going for a big play downfield. Can't connect.